Good systems keep people safe. Great systems stay flexible. Welcome back to the Rest Stop. It's Wednesday of week 5, and today is all about releasing the pressure valve that builds when systems get too rigid. Because governance isn't just about structure, it's about responsiveness, adaptability, wisdom, humanity. And the real strength of a program is measured not by how strict its rules are, but by how well those rules bend when the people you serve need something different. Every leader knows the temptation. You make a policy, you set a routine, you build a system, and you want to lock it in place forever. Because it works. Because it keeps things predictable. Because the chaos stopped. Because you're tired of starting over every year. But here's the truth. Rigid systems eventually become resentment machines. If your policies can't adapt, your people will start working around them. Not because they're difficult, but because the system stops serving the humans inside of it. Governance is a framework, not a cage. Flexibility is not the same as inconsistency. Flexibility means you revisit a system when it stops serving its purpose. You update a policy when the culture has changed. You adjust expectations when the load shifts. You improve communication as your organization grows. And you consider the human impact of the rules that you enforce. Strong systems evolve. Weak systems, they cling to the past. Good governance keeps order, and great governance keeps compassion. Here's today's simple yet powerful challenge. Choose one policy, routine, or expectation that hasn't been questioned in a while, and ask why it exists. Seriously, ask, is this still serving us? Has our culture outgrown this? Is this helping or hurting? Is this policy solving a real problem or preserving an old one? Or does this still reflect who we are now? Sometimes, the most liberating words in leadership are, we don't have to do it that way anymore. I see the leaders who inherited a binder full of old rules. I see the directors who feel pressure to follow plans that no longer make sense. I see the boosters who worry that changing anything will upset somebody, and I see the parents who feel controlled by policies that weren't built for them. Hear me clearly. You have permission to evolve. You have permission to outgrow systems that were created by people who never imagined what your program would become today. You're not betraying tradition by adapting. You're honoring your program by helping it stay alive. The programs that thrive long-term have one thing in common. They adjust early, they review often, and they communicate all changes clearly. That's it. They don't wait until people complain. They don't wait until burnout starts to spread. They don't wait until the system collapses. They stay flexible enough to stay healthy. So today, carry this. Strong leadership isn't about protecting the old way. It's about protecting the people the old way was meant to serve. Review something, adjust something, retire something, or refresh something. Small changes create sustainable systems. And tomorrow we're going to shift into volunteers passing the torch early. How to build leadership before burnout forces you to do it. But right now, take a breath, loosen your grip, and let your governance breathe a little bit. We're rebuilding culture, one morning, or in this case, one afternoon, one flexible system, and one rest stop at a time.